Once my family comes, I might have some merchandise you could buy. Might tidy the place up a bit too. Well, my nephews will.
Then we should come back soon then. See what you have to offer. Hey guys, welcome to part 13 of my Dragon Age Origins series. Last episode we went to Soldier's Peak. We completed the quest that Levy sent us on so long ago. We fulfilled what might have been Duncan's last request. Or last promise, I should say, more likely. Who knows what we're going to do next, but he says that he might have some stuff the next time we come, so let us be on our way. Fare thee well. It was good to meet you. So I might head back now. Might head to the camp first. Pick up some other people. I love you guys, but, you know, get some new ones. And by new ones, I mean, unfortunately, swap out Alistair for Sten. Because we only have one rogue and one mage at the moment. So, oops. Sorry, Alistair. Yeah, go back to camp once in a while. Let us go on. Hopefully you clean up all the skeletons while we're gone. Plus, we can sell some stuff at the camp. That's another thing. So yeah, so we're here. And party camp. Let's heal and rest up, although I think we've already healed everything.
I don't understand. You look like a woman.
Excuse me? Are you flirting with me, Sten? It doesn't sound like flirting. I am a woman.
You are a Grey Warden, so it follows that you can't be a woman.
Grey Wardens can't be women?
Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers, or farmers. They don't fight.
That's not a very comprehensive list.
The laborers, soldiers, and Ashkari are men. There is nothing else left.
That's not a universal truth. Some women fight. You've got me, you've got Liliana, you've got Morrigan.
Why would women ever wish to be men? That makes no sense.
Oh, sweet tea. You think they can't be women because women don't fight?
Exactly.
I'm a woman and I'm fighting.
One of those things can't be true.
Oh, sweet
The person
tea.
is born, Gunari or human or elven or dwarf. He doesn't choose that. The size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, the land he comes from, the color of his hair, these are beyond his control. We do not choose, we simply are.
But a person can choose what to do.
Can they? We'll see.
Oh, I say that. Oh, I actually got approval from that conversation. But I technically didn't choose to be... I was going to say dwarf, but I meant Grey Warden. Okay, so we talked to Sten, so I guess we can talk to some of the other people while we're here.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Yeah, what can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
I don't think Templars use magic. So couldn't others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure.
Oh,
you
that's
can
a
put
nasty
two and
thing
two
to do. So you were addicted to this lyrium? Of course he wasn't addicted. He never became a Templar. You said it about 3 times. So, no, that's horrible. I can't believe they would do that.
Well, they do it, and they feel perfectly justified. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective, or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't
He
even do
sounds
that.
very
The
bitter.
Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Oh. Okay, where's Mulligan's tent? Oh, it's over there. Yep. Hello, Liliana.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
Okay, so we talked nicely to her last time, asking about where she got a fight. So I think we should bring up this vision, especially since we've been on a couple of missions with her. So this vision of yours,
I knew this would
Yes.
come up sooner or later.
rather it be sooner than later.
I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
What then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Yeah, it just sounds like wishful thinking. But it seems like she's not actually technically, well, maybe. Sylvi not necessarily would not necessarily believe that this was the Maker's will. This is just Liliana wanting to help and using it as an excuse, maybe. So, and this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
I suppose I couldn't sit by either. I don't really give a damn what the Chantry or the Maker says.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
Should we try and talk to Sten again? We've talked to him already today. I can't deal with 2 conversations with him. Hey, Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How did you become a shapeshifter?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemets, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
That does sound like something you do. I don't know whether that sounds like something you do, but your mother's been doing this for a long time then.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
I've just never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the Circle of Magi.
Excuse me, I
despite
wouldn't
what
even know if it
those
was
mages would have you believe.
Circle of Magi.
Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Chantry simply seeks to protect us from danger. That's good. Such traditions need to be preserved. That's basically what the dwarves do, don't they? They try and get back stuff from the Tigers that got overwhelmed by the Darkspawn.
I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear.
Can anyone become a shapeshifter?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell, and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself,
well,
sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Dwarf, Morgan. I cannot, dwarf. Hello. Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
If you studied somebody else, technically you would get to know them. But do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do other animals think of you when you've changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
It does sound a little revolting. That would just make you angry, I think. At the very least. I think her abilities are useful, but that's not why she's come with us, so that would just make you angry, I think.
No doubt it would. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
And is there anybody else? We should talk to Franklin as well, but how are you guys up?
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Have you heard any rumours?
I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Three dwarves just, talking about dwarven things. Let me see your wares,
I'm sure you'll
please.
be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I always forget that I've got a discount. Oh, you've got potions! And trinkets and health pulses. Thank you. Ah, no. Okay. That sucks. Technically, let me have a look. Okay, so goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, 36 magic. Nobody's got that. Yeah, I can get my health stuff now. Do you have... Got a lot of stuff that is 0, which I think is part of the DLC. Let me get that. I'm powerful enough for that. Oh, and I need some of this now. Distillation. Oh, it's so expensive. That was about 16 gold though, so... There we go. And we will get some more flasks while we're here. Got about 44. There we go. Okay. Okay, so there's one more person to talk to while we're here. Baby boy.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Alistair, stop tormenting
like
the
you can tell the
baby.
difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
You're scaring him. If you've had it and didn't know it, it was probably tasty. Don't listen to Alistair, he's full of rubbish.
Hey!
I would have been nicer, but you were tormenting the poor baby. The poor boy. We will venture forth. So yeah, we've got
Indeed.
our ladies and Sten.
Yes.
So we're here. We're technically up here. So we will go down to... Actually, can we just go back here? Does that class is going away and coming back? Yes. Oh, look at the puppy. And a nice fire. Hello, Levy Drayden.
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also, got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
The keep looks a lot different.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in.
We went to the
Hard
camp
believe
for a
there were
night.
undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Any trouble with Venice?
I've not a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself. But I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
Did you tell your family about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions. Even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
And what do you think of Sophia?
King Arlen sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But in spite of it all, I think she was a hero.
I'd like to see your
Certainly.
wares. Got some good stuff here. Let's see. Oh, potent health pulses. That looks nice. That looks very nice. Oh, while I'm here, let me actually remember this. I don't see myself using stuff like that. Can't really bring everything on. And I'd love to sell some of these, but I've still not had a check to see what I can use. Some more distillation. some recipes, but you don't have a bag, which is annoying. Spirit healer. How much is that? 1 gold, 93, yes. Screw it, I need these. Let me get a good one just in case. Bless her, health. Normal health. And I really can't afford them, really. But oh, do I wish. Hello? Can we? Oh, there's a dog. Hey, there's Macau. What do you do?
You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
Oh, I can buy things here. You're a weaponsmith, then?
Indeed. I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders for you.
Can I see your wares? Got some good stuff. Lots of good stuff. But I'm not looking for them yet, so fairly well. Can I go back in the tower, or is that it? I can't even go back in. No, there were chests in there. Oh well. Party storage, huh? Might sell some of these later, but at least for now. Oh. I can get rid of some of this, especially the stuff that I can't use. Can't get rid of the things. Can I at least get rid of these? No. Just that stuff then. It's a party storage chest, but it looks like you can just throw weapons and armor in, but at least we're down to 58 out of 90 spaces. Okie doke. Nice to talk to you boys. Okay, so we are here. So let us go down to the refugees, then to the Civil War, and then we can go to Ban Loan's lands, and then make our way finally to Lake Calenhad docks. And then I just really went to the wrong place. There we go. Oh, I wish I'd known that we'd go all the way down that way. Looks like we were too late for the refugees.
Make a preserver.
Whoa, you're terrible, dude.
What?
An order.
I'll probably make more health potions now, though, at least. Oh, and goodbye, Sten. Why did we take him with us?
I would like bandages.
He's got two now. He's got two.
Adventure's not over yet.
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh. Let me do that. I want this though. Deft hands, mechanical expertise. That'll help me for stuff. What is that? 18 courage? Can I just take... Oh. Ah, there we go. Yeah, who needs constitution on a rogue? Let's go for that and play. Sten is just useless. Reynolds plea. Should you find this note, I beg you, please complete my task. I am Reynolds, master mage and mentor to the misguided fool Hashir. It seems that my young apprentice got mixed up in magic unmentionable, for which I pledged to pursue him to the end of the world. If you are reading this, then my apprentice caught up to me and choked me my last breath. I beg you to delve into this ancient elven forest and end the threat of the abomination my beloved apprentice has become. Should you do this, then I beg you, keep the feldspar ring you found on my apprentice's finger as a token of my thanks, and you may never know profound failure such as I feel as I write this. I've already got the ring though. You found his body along with the abomination that killed him. Reynolds' journal tells the tale of his last days. Return to the collective for your rewards. Okay, so he was the abomination then, so I killed him. That's good. What's that? Yep, let's go. Whoa. I was like, where am I going? And then I realised that wasn't even the refugees. I was like, there's only one guy for those refugees. Oh, you're terrible. You're just terrible, Sten. Oh, move forward. Hey, stop that.
Yes.
See if we can save at least some of them.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Sten, you're so useless. You said you were a great warrior. Oh. Actually, let's leave that till Morgan. Get it, I'll do it. Leave her alone. I need some more healing, and so do you, because you're useless. Oh, and actually stop to do it. There we go. Oh, let me actually go for these guys. Oh, Loghain. Good job, I picked up some more stuff, but I already need more stuff. Where are you? What are you doing? Well, at least next time I just use an injury kit on him and we can get rid of all 3 of his wounds. Because he is useless. Yes, he is.
Behind you! I'm trying to be merciful. Make a preserve us.
Ooh, a potent health poultice. That's nice. We saved 2 refugees, maybe 3. Yay! Hey love, you alright?
I thought we were done for certain.
Yay, I saved 3. Good for Liliana. Some
Going.
acid blast.
Yes.
That's a health poultice. Let me go
Ha.
do that one. Okay, so let's talk to one of you guys. Oh, there we go.
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Maker.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
Is that all I need to do then? Yes. You defeated the Darkspawn in the area and rescued the refugees. Report the success to the Chantry Board. Can I not go this way? There's no reason to travel any farther in this direction. Okay. What if I want to go back? Oh, actually, while I remember, you can use one of these spectacularly good injury kits and get rid of 3 of those. Yep, I'm there. So let's head back this way. We'll head to Denerim first. Seeing as we'll be heading that way anyway, and we'll hand in that quest. I think we'll hand in, I think, with 2 other quests. Up. And we're back here again. Very nice.
Going.
Let's go. Just coming past. Just having a quick stop by. Just getting the gold. Or at least I'm trying to. There we go. Hello ladies, always chatting. Let's talk to Rosamund.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
Okay. There was one other quest. Was it Blackstone Regulars? No. Was it the Major Collective? No. Is it just normal Denerim? I'm getting confused now. It was this one? No. Oh dear. I looked at it, I saw it. But if I could find it now. No. Did I already get the thing for it? This is annoying. Let me see. Here, this one. Feldspar Ring.
No rest in this world or beyond. I was getting to that part.
Maybe it was around here? I don't know.
The client is very pleased.
Yes.
Come
yes,
back
it
soon.
was. Thank you. So it was... Yeah, have you seen me? Okay, that was those guys. We got a couple of golds.
The Maker does not bread sinners.
Let me just switch to Morrigan. Get some elf fruits.
Yes,
we
I'm still
don't
here.
have much. We're gonna suffer. Okay, so we went there. So we're gonna go to this one. To the Civil War.
Get your asses off Ban Talman's land. We won't bend needle Loghain.
Loghain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lick spittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Okay, let's help these Banana soldiers. Just stab him and stab him and stab him. See, it's very useful when the guys you're fighting with have weapons. Hey dude, leave him alone. Thank you. So yeah, you have disrupted Loghain's forces and no doubt hampered his plans. Return to the Chantry Board to report this tragic loss.
We showed those Loghain up.
Going.
Starts.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Let's get this soldier. And then this soldier. And then
Going.
this soldier. And then Elfoot. It was... it was very upsetting that we had to kill these guys. Fairly well. And we'll go to Ben Loren's lands. Take a closer look at the unarmed man. You are surprised to recognize the uniform of King Caelan's honor guard. A memory comes to you. You fought alongside this man at Ostagar. Take a closer look at the guards. The guards wear the uniform of Ban Loren, a minor lord well known and little loved for the fluidity of his allegiances. We will join the fray. The guards... Well, fuck you guys. Let's how do I get up to them? There we go. Private militia, huh? Oh, I'm nearly dead. Drink that. Drink that. And then let's kill this guy. I would love to run while I can, but I can't. I don't want to use that unless I have to.
I am ready.
I'm just always worried that people would straight up die.
Come and get it. How about you then?
Even the Sten can be cut down.
Okay, dude. I will look at you in a second, guy.
Yes.
Actually, I'll look at you now. No, because that's where I need to go, so let's go back up here. Chainmail boots. Don't mind if I do. Elfoot. Elf. Oh, two elf
Going.
suits. Yes. And let me go back to Morrigan. I can make normal health boxes now. Oh, you need more than that. Oh, I don't like that. I thought
We're
you
on our way.
just needed the agent, the distillation agent. Up close, the man's face is unmistakable. You remember him as Elric Moraine, a member of Caelan's honour guard at Ostagar, and a close confidant of the king. Oh, he's still alive.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man.
What do you mean there wasn't time?
You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
Yes, I recognise your face.
You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker, all that time in Ban Loren's prison, and I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
It's not your fault they died. We don't always get to choose our deaths.
No, perhaps not. But I've been given the chance to set things right. If it's the likes of you who sees me to my final hour, perhaps things happen for a reason. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the wardens.
Is this chest important?
I'd say so. It's where Caelan kept his father's sword. The one he always said he'd slay the archdemon with. More than that, there was a secret compartment where he kept documents concerning his dealings with Empress Selene and the Orlesians.
Do you still have this key?
The Maker has a sense of humour, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now. I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
Do you think I should attempt to retrieve it?
If anyone can, it's you, Grey Warden. Ostagar's probably crawling with Darkspawn by now, and I'm afraid I would not make the journey. The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search.
Okay.
If you have any survivors of the battle among your companions, take them with you. Their memory of the terrain will serve you well.
Subtle.
I'm only sorry I cannot
Very
join
subtle.
you. It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Caelan's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Ostagar, return to Ostagar. Yeah, so there's the credits for that, but I'm not going to read them out. And the quest to return to Ostagar. Reclaim the king's stuff. No, we're not going to do that quite yet, but when we're ready, we will go. Yeah, it's down there. But now we're going to Lake Calenhad docks. So it's right there. And we get attacked right outside.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking.
What?
It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
You what? Okay.
And I'm off.
Meteor metal ore. This hunk of rock fell from the sky, perhaps the last remnant of another world far off in the sky. If you could find a smith with the skill to enter it. Okay, let's take the kryptonite. Could probably give it to that guy in Ferelden. There is probably a guy in Ferelden, but I was talking about Wade. Wade's Emporium. But okay. There is apparently Clark Kent in this world. Oops. Okay. Death fruit.
What is that smell?
Oh. Death fruit. Samael the Deserter. What's this landmark boat?
How deep is this lake? Do you think we're allowed to swim in it?
No. There is a... What's the word I'm looking for? There is an invisible wall stopping us. I believe I have a quest for you. Samael, Lake Calenhad.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guilds. I don't know whether they did, but I'm here to bring you in for desertion.
How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you.
You guys are creepy because the last guy
let's
said the
teach the
exact
Grey
same
Warden
thing.
a lesson about trust.
Let's start with this guy. We'll watch him scream. Slowly him. Stab, stab, stab. And head into this shady stuff over here.
Not enough!
Sten!
Healing would be helpful now.
Maybe you should die all the time. You know what? I'm starting to regret not leaving you in that cage. Oh.
Good to see you again.
Whoa, we've got some more stuff. Mage Collective, Lake Calenhad. Places of power. Hear me and obey. My power waning, I, Quibblash the Epitaph, require a reconnection to the mystical places I have left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon the sites of mystical power in the forest, in the ancient places of this world, the Brazilian forest, the deep roads, the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the circled tower. Sure. Careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed, and now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have elected to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I ask the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were travelling along the road from Lothering to Denerim, where their lives will seal my fate. Notice of termination. There comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. The apprentices' names are Starrick, Alina, and Sheth. I have cleverly sent them away from my abode so that they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You will find 2 of them in Denerim. The other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar. And be sensitive. I would not wish harm upon their delicate feelings. Oh, wonderful. You're paying us to tell them they're fired, basically. Thy brother's killer. My worst fears have been realized. A band of devilish Maleficarum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Gibasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. Herbal magic. Disaster! So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it, I am ruined. Ruined! I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. I feel like I'm on mushrooms because I was reading that and it wasn't making any sense. May he who accepts this request be showered with riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. Letters of termination. Oh, go on, let's have a read this. My dear apprentice, I have sent this courier with this note to officially end your period of apprenticeship. I harbour you no ill will, for despite your complete incompetence, you have failed to do lasting harm to myself or my work. Sadly, I will not have a chance to witness your floundering attempts at improvement. When you return from your current errand, your apprenticeship will be over. Now hurry, I have dire need of the supplies I sent you to procure. Sincerely, the Mage Terasta. Oh, dude. Dude, none of that is going to end well. How many deep mushrooms do I have at the moment? 8. Okay, well, it's good to talk to you. Kester, do I have something in my bag for you?
Why, bless my soul. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here?
I was looking to get across the lake to the tower.
Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed across the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
So I can't get to cross?
Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do."
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
Who's Gregor?
He's Knight Commander of the Templars up in the tower.
He's in charge, huh?
Good man.
Is something wrong up there at the tower?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic.
How could you not know? You live so close by.
Do I look like a Templar? A mage? Why would they tell me anything?
Well, thanks for your help, I guess.
You're too kind. Your type don't usually give my type the time of day.
Was that just Morrigan, like, right over my shoulder? It feels like it was. Okay, so... Ooh, sacks. What's in the sacks, eh? Elf fruit, yes! Quartz. Less important, but I will take it. I didn't catch what that was called. But, hell yeah. Ooh, there's even a quest in here. Disgruntled patron, shady patron, and innkeeper. Huh? Let me talk to Lorena first.
Yes?
Oh. Would somebody like to handle this for me? Is that random who it is? Because Liliana is the only one I would actually trust. I am sorry to tell you your husband is dead.
What? This is terrible. My beloved.
Sorry. Hello.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
I'd like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
A firebomb. Yes. Oh, Mabari war paint. I didn't realize you could buy war paint. Let me sell that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let me get the one that Sten used. Let me get a lesser injury kit for the one that he's going to use. Oh, do you have elf fruit? You have elf fruit. Oh, yes. You're wonderful. And I'll take that for me. And how many flasks do I have? I have still quite a lot. Let's put 2 in to get it to an even 50. Actually, let me also add another 7. I mean 11. So that I get an even 50 after. Actually, I think it's not an even 50 because it's just... Yes. Don't need lesser injury kits, I don't need to do them yet. So, let me see.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, a love letter. Hell yeah.
Yes, I'm still here.
Correspondence Interruptus. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled, wealthy, and their objects of obsession. My dearest Virginia True Royal, regarding bodice ripped. Enclosed are 7 silver and my most heartfelt apologies for said bodice. I would blame the cold ocean spray, the loss of my favourite shirt, the booking of the stallion, or perhaps the strain of maintaining all such elements while sitting for a portrait, but I was certainly not myself. I hope you will forgive me and take it upon yourself to find your own determined way in this world. Yours, the rival Grouseman. Okay, that sounds like something went wrong.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
Don't know, can they?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hello, no. Okay, so let's see if we can get Carol to take us across the lake. Oh, that looks wonderful. Look at that. Oh, too far. And then tower, it's taller than I expected. Do we have to climb to the very top? I hope not.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Why? I need to get to the tower.
No one gets to the tower. No one. The tower is off limits to all.
I need the first enchanter's help, do I? I am a Grey Warden, let me in. This is official Grey Warden business. Now take me there.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
I have these documents here.
Yes. Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those. You know, I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva.
I think I'm going to push you off the dock into the lake. Not much. You're obviously a Templar.
And if you can't prove you're who you say you are, I'm not letting you in. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
I warn you, my patience is wearing thin.
Is that bad? Look, I'm, just trying to do my job. I'll take you right now, just like you wanted.
Please do. I feel a bit bad about upsetting. He just was so weak-willed. Ooh. Circle Tower. Circle of Magi. Just took a little threats.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we wait and pray.
You're Gregor, I assume.
Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
Oh, that's nice of you to say that. But I seek the mage's help to defeat the Darkspawn.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parvolan.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion. Maker knows the Kunari would not have gotten themselves into this position.
Yeah, well, that's because they're all easily defeated. Sten somehow managed to fall twice in one battle. How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons,
useful.
hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
Let's not anger him. I don't know whether I would have done the same. Sylvi is kind of foolhardy, but what can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The right of annulment? That does not sound good.
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle.
Ah, murder.
Completely. This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
The mages are not defenseless. Some must still live.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
When did you send word to Denerim?
A while ago, and it worries me. The Civil War has no doubt caused much turmoil. Has the Chantry been caught up in it? I can only guess. Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
There must be something I can do.
You? What can you do?
I don't want to say will you let me aid if I do the same for you. I will not stand by while abominations touch and Felden. No, people in there might need help. You can't abandon them.
It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter. I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. No abomination must cross this threshold.
There's still so much going on that's unexplained. You have no idea what happened.
I too would like to know how this started.
Then I will investigate the tower and see what can be done.
You must face and slaughter the abominations to get to the bottom.
I have faced abominations before.
Are you sure you can?
I did great. I have confidence in my abilities.
If you succeed, I would owe you much. Enough that I would pledge my Templars to your cause. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal.
We have an agreement then.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed.
You trust the first enchanter then?
Andraste lend you her courage. Whatever you decide.
Codex updated. First Enchanter Irving. There is no higher office in a circle tower than that of First Enchanter. The one who holds this title must not only be an able administrator, but also a mentor, leader, and surrogate parent to all the mages of the tower. Irving has proven himself to be these things with an added dose of cunning. Most apprentices know that little goes on in the tower, but Irving does not know. He can soothe the Templars angered by some childish magical prank, at the same time that he lords the pranksters, and everyone walks away satisfied. And then Knight Commander Gregor. It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter. I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. Grim and taciturn, Gregor has been Knight Commander of the Templar forces stationed at the Circle Tower for so many years that hardly anyone except the first enchanter recalls that he is not simply part of the tower itself. Okay, so that leads us back to the world map. And that's the way we need to go. Let me just have a look, see.
I'm off.
Lyrium dust.
I wonder what's going on up there.
I wonder too.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Do you need any help?
We need the abominations and demons out of this place.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
Alright, let's trade. What have you got for me? I probably... Whoa, why don't I have anything there? And I'm just buying stuff. I need my health, okay? Surely you have some, oh, you've got a backpack. Yoink. Yeah, but you don't... So I've got 100 spaces now, that's great. Oh, crafting will be here, wouldn't it? But I see no elf root. Why? Why not? And I've spent like all my money now. I have nothing to my name except gold. But don't really have anything else to say to you.
Yes, was there something else you wanted?
I had a few questions. No, let's wait until everything is over and done with, and hopefully he'll answer our questions then. I don't want to die. Me neither. But anyway, this is where I will leave off. It's a perfect time to end. Next episode, we will venture forth into the tower. But before we do, we might make a few changes.
This is the prison for your mages? Ours is not so grand.
Yeah, we might send you back to camp. I think even Franklin would be better than you. Because I believe you still have, you have a cracked skull. Because you're just lame. Oh, I've got 30 less injury kits. I guess we can spare one for you.
Where's the tavern?
Where's the tavern? We just went to the tavern. But anyway, yes. That is the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.